Hi, Shabbat Shalom. My friend and colleague here at the synagogue, Alison German, was telling me about a meme where there were two people that were fighting. One was talking about what's going on in the world and just how terribly, terribly distressed the person was about the world, and then the other was talking about escaping into some kind of a spiritual life and removing oneself from the world. And I think that it's a meme that all of us can relate to because we see what's happening in the world. We see what's happening in the politics of our world. We see what's happening with violence in the world and what's happening with our hostages in Israel and all of that. And it's also deeply, deeply disturbing. And so we need to be engaged. There's no question about it. We need to be able to speak truth. We need to be able to organize to help people who are suffering, to help people who are disenfranchised, to help people who are vulnerable, and to have policies that reflect that, as well as we need to be able to take care of ourselves because sometimes it feels overwhelming. We're threatened by what's real, what's not real, what's true, what's not true. Interestingly, in the Torah reading this week, which deals with slavery and deals with the response to slavery by God, and so we're reading about the last plagues. Yet in the middle of this Torah reading, there is this commandment, the first commandment given to the entire people Israel about sanctifying the new moon. It was a time that people were to get together and to take note of the passage of time in the world of nature. Last night I was driving home about 7 o'clock at night, and the new moon was out. Yesterday was Rosh Chodesh, and it was beautiful. It was a sliver of a moon, but it was so bright, and it just felt like this little miracle up in the sky, this moon up there that casts light and changes over the course of the month and feels like it's part of the miracle of nature. And for the moment, I was able to remove myself from all the challenges of work and all the challenges of the world and just think, Marabu Masecha Adonai, how great are God's creation. I think sometimes it is about returning to nature. It is about going for a walk. It is about lying in the sun. You'll excuse me, my dermatologist wife, please. But it is about feeling what's beautiful in that world and then bringing that sense of appreciation into our lives as at the same time we continue with the struggles that make up our lives. Shabbat Shalom.